Yes, congratulations to you all for the hard work that you've put into the degree that you've gotten and all the sacrifice that you've gone through and your family's gone through. It's greatly appreciated by us and yourselves as well. I'd like to call up Vivian Carroll. Vivian Carroll is the speaker for the undergraduates. She's a member of the Cherokee Nation. She came to IAIA 3 years ago as a transfer student from California. She worked in a regional theater as a costumer, then retired from the Sacramento Superior Court. And today she's received her BFA in creative writing and a minor in performing arts. And she will be continuing her study through the MFA program here at IAIA. So please welcome Vivian Carroll.
OCO. Kukwe una la sulo Vivian Carroll de Clodoa, JD Dashalaga Salagi. Hello, I'm Vivian Carroll, also called Quail Shoes. I am Cherokee. Dr. Martin, Board of Trustee members, administration, faculty, staff, honored speakers, fellow graduates, and friends. During the 3 years I've studied at this beautiful campus, I've come to regard you as my IAIA family. In many ways, large and small, you have all touched my life. Today, in this moment of celebrating our educational advancements, our achievements, I stand before you humbled and honored to be a part of the Institute of American Indian Arts graduating class of 2018. I seized the opportunity to pursue a higher education here, and I am grateful. I direct special thank yous to the Office of Institutional Advancement for generating appreciated scholarship monies. My heart blossomed with happiness the first day I walked to the cafe for lunch and found myself in line with more Native students than I've ever been around. I have since learned that IAIA's Native population represents 92 federally recognized tribes and includes Indigenous peoples from Alaska to South America. The 62 diplomas plus certificates today's graduates have earned identify them as unique artists, writers, business persons, movie makers, performers, curators, and keepers of Indigenous history. Each student arrived at IAIA with their own individual talents that they've honed and shared through classroom presentations, national competitions, group leadership, and one-on-one mentoring. As part-time and full-time students, our pathways through numerous classroom doors to reach the final goal of walking across this stage and shifting our tassels from right to left have not been without stumbling blocks. Obstacles such as financial worries, not having enough time to read assigned books, writing papers until 6 in the morning, computer meltdowns, and a 3-hour bus ride to arrive on campus just in time for a 9 a.m. class. These did not crush our spirits. Semester after semester, we all persisted. We set high goals for ourselves, and the checkered flag now waves as we cross the finish line. I don't think any of us can say we made it here today on our own. There are many thank yous that need to be expressed for assistance, encouragement, offered shoulders we leaned and cried upon, kind words that help us overcome hardships. There are our parents to thank, family members, partners, friends, professors, and tutors. I sincerely thank the Student Success Center for the tradition of providing midterm and finals week blue corn mornings. Those simmering pots of calming spiritual blue corn that I swirled with peanut butter and honey energized me and kept me going, just like the pink bunny in the battery commercials. Our individual stories of how we arrived at IAIA are each exceptional and noteworthy. I will tell my own journey, and it is the one story I can speak about most honestly. A never-ending thank you belongs to my mother, Betty Wolf, full-blood Cherokee, born in Leach, Oklahoma in 1920. Before enrolling me in kindergarten, she bought me a large pink book titled Teach Me to Read. With her guidance, I learned at age 4 to read Cat, Hat, and Bat. Although her own schooling stopped at 8th grade, her ultimate goal was to provide a higher education for her 3 children. My mother took out $200 bank loans, a hefty sum in the early 60s, so each of us could buy our community college textbooks. Money well spent. We all received our associate degrees. I loved learning and I wanted more. I applied and was accepted at a huge California university. However, fate had other plans for me. The financial aid packet asked for our family's dollars and cents information. And frankly, my mother was embarrassed at what little we had. She said no. No one else needed to know our below the poverty line status. Instead of allowing me more classroom learning, she provided for me in a greater way. My mother made most of our clothing. She taught me to sew on her treadle sewing machine. I took that talent she gave me and spent 2 decades traveling the country, including Alaska, sewing costumes for professional regional theaters. My coolest gig was in Venice, Florida, where I taught clown students at Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey's Clown College how to design and construct their own clown costumes. The dress I wear today is my mother's. I redesigned it with decorative tucks and ribbons, and I'm grateful through gifts she passed down to me that her essence shares this day with me. I bestow heartfelt thanks to my husband, William Carroll. He makes enough morning coffees that I can fill my ever-present red thermos. He grocery shops, he cooks dinner while I shut the study door and tackle my homework. If I have a late class, he feeds the cats. He's only missed one of my poetry readings, but that's okay. He also makes sure that I take my diabetes medication. I literally wouldn't be here without him. Thank you to all who blazed trails before me, helped to expand my creative horizons, and who continue to be true friends since orientation day. Family, friends, significant others, you will soon watch your cherished ones exit down this aisle to begin new courageous ventures. Let your hearts burst with pride. And if your own forgotten dreams of higher education awaken, I encourage you to take that one step forward and claim your dream. A flashbulb flared above my head as I watched the class of 2015 receive their diplomas. I filled out the application and became an IAIA student the following semester. And here I am at age 70, proof that a dream deferred can turn into reality. My fellow graduates, it's time to leave a cozy nest. The next phase of life awaits down the road. Should you ever doubt your talents, may these words from Luis Rodriguez, former poet laureate of Los Angeles, lift your spirits. Learn not to betray your genius nor your art. Wado IAIA, thank you for preparing the class of 2018 for greater glory days. Until we meet again.